Long time no see. I wasn't really planning on filming a YouTube video today, and then I was like, why not? I haven't really had the motivation to touch my camera in months. I had it today and I was like, just act on the motivation that you have or you're never gonna start again. I was like, I'm just gonna take you guys along and talk. This video is just gonna be me talking about my thoughts, how the last like 6 months have been going for me. You guys are just gonna drive with me. I feel so awkward. I feel so weird right now. Quite literally the worst angle ever. My car is gonna be so loud because it's just an old car. I'm headed to a tropical smoothie that just opened yesterday actually. I'm going to get my food and then park my car somewhere and just talk with you guys. And I'm so excited. We're going through the drive-thru. Can I have a Bahama Mama smoothie? I have the Chipotle Chicken Club flatbread.
Of course. Anything else today?
That should be all.
Awesome. So all comboed out, it'll be $11.86.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm so excited.
Hello. Oh, here you go. Have you had the kale apple slaw yet? It's really good. Yeah.
I bet.
Here's a coupon for a buy one get one free.
Oh,
and then on the back there's a little QR code. We have an app you can download to get like rewards and stuff.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
They've got one of those things. They're literally huge. I'm gonna wait. I wanna wait. Thank
Have
you.
a good day.
You too. She's so nice. You get like nice people at the drive-thru windows. Just nice people in general because you're kidding me. You guys, no way that just happened. The smoothie just flew across my car. It literally dumped everywhere. A wonderful start. If it would have actually, like, the lid flew off, I would have bawled my eyes out. I just moved my car so the lighting was better, but I'm gonna do a taste test of the smoothie. So I got the Bahama Mama smoothie. The reason I got the Bahama Mama is because I watch Aspen Ovard and she's always talking about it and like getting it. So I was like, of course that's the first one I'm gonna try. My mother, I literally love her. Yeah, it's pretty good. I give it an 8 out of 10. I'm gonna switch to my camera now so we can have a deep talk. The last time I posted was 6 months ago and it was a fall day in my life, and just want to give you guys a rundown because I know during that time I had actually planned to film a video explaining the reason I dropped out of college, and I had the video all planned out in my head, but the way I wanted it to come out, it just wasn't coming out that way, so I ended up like giving up on it, and that just kind of like sent me into a spiral. If I'm being honest. I literally was enrolled in college and 3 days before classes started I decided to drop out. I'm gonna explain that now because I never got to like fully explain it. I was enrolled for online college. When I was trying to figure out how I was going to afford it and work at the same time, nothing was going my way. Like nothing was going steady to where it would have worked out. Basically at the time I was working part-time, but they were working me full-time hours. I was like, this isn't gonna work if I'm going to college. So I had asked them about it and they had told me that the only way that that was gonna work is if I joined their college retention program thing. The way that that works at that company is that you can only work 15 hours every other 2 weeks, every other pay period, right? That does not work for me when I have to pay for college all on my own. I was trying to find answers and I felt like I was so beyond lost with finding out how to have a financial plan, how to set up a payment plan. I was not getting answers. It was like every time that I would contact a school, I would just get a response like, oh, you need to email this person. Well, then I would email them and they'd be like, oh, you have the wrong person, you need to email them. And it just kept going. And I was getting nowhere and no answers. And 3 days before I was like, I can't do this. I genuinely am going into this so blind, basically, like not knowing anything or how I'm going to come up with the money and also maintain good grades at the same time. With that job, they told me that and I was like, I can't do it. There's no way. And at the time, they had told me that was my only option, and come to find out, I just got lied to. So that kind of sucks. Had I have known that I could have just requested to only work certain days out of the week to the schedulers, I would have totally done that rather than dropped out of college. At that point, it was too late. Classes had already started by the time I figured that out. I had no financial aid, no scholarships, which that's a whole other story with how I worked so hard in high school. I had a 4.0 GPA and I got absolutely nothing for it. This is just so over the place, but basically I was just being lied to, or I wasn't given the information that I needed to stay in college without probably going into like thousands of dollars of debt. And I just wasn't comfortable with that. I was very lost and confused. It's scary to take on that large of an amount of debt and you don't know how you're going to be able to pay it back. I just decided to drop out. I was going to take a gap year, and that's what I've been doing. About a month after, I actually quit working at that place because I was like, I found out I got lied to, and then I was like, yeah, I'm not with that anymore. And I was just over it, and the hours were horrible. I was working 1:30 to 10. I just felt like I wasn't going to be able to continue that job throughout the whole year, and I had a job opportunity pop up with working with my mom, so that's pretty cool. That's what I'm doing now. I've been doing that for 6 months now. Well, I've been focusing on myself, focusing on my health. This year's been really hard. Still have moments where I'm like, what if I didn't? Out of all of my friends, I am the only one that I know who took a gap year, basically. My boyfriend took a gap year with me because we were both kind of in the same boat, so that's pretty nice. Taking a gap year isn't easy, and I feel like there's a lot of people that think that I just chose it because I wanted to. Like, that's not the case. If I had the money to go to college straight out of high school, I would have done it. I would have went to a different college. I would have actually went somewhere instead of doing online because online is cheaper. I worked really hard in high school, so I wasn't in this predicament that I'm in now, and it didn't matter. You know what I mean? Like, it really sucks. I work full-time. I work a 9-to-5 job. I have to, you know what I mean? I don't have an option, and there's a lot of people that I have heard talk down on my situation and talk like, oh, you're making excuses, like you can afford it, you can take out loans. But like, I understand everybody has to take out loans, but I don't want to take out loans with no money in my name at all. Everybody just thought it was a really easy decision, and it wasn't. I've gone through 2 or 3 months where I was just depressed because I was like, feel behind, I feel stuck, this isn't what I wanted, I worked so hard for no reason, is basically the mindset that I had for a couple of months, and it really sucked. It affected me in every single relationship, every single part of my life, because I feel like I'm not on the right path for my life, but I am. I don't have to follow anybody else's. Everybody has their own path, everybody has their own journey. It sucks that it didn't go the way that I wanted it to. Who knows, maybe it all happened for a reason. I don't know. I've learned so much in the last 6 months about myself and about my life and what I want and what I don't want. As much as I say I'm not enjoying it and it's been hard, but I wouldn't take it back because, for one, I can't take it back. I've just learned so much about the world around me, if that makes sense. It's been a love-hate relationship with the gap year, is all I can say. I cannot wait for August to come so I can go back to school. And I feel like there's so many people, I know more people that are like, I hate school, but it's like, I'm in a position where all I want is to go to school, so I can't wait. I'm more grateful for the fact that I do get to go back because I wasn't able to, so that just motivated me more to like, save your money, get that bag, go to college. I put in the work, I saved the money so that I can pay for my next year of school. I'm so proud of myself for it. I was in a hard situation, and instead of just sitting in the sadness and like being like, yes, I'm just gonna never go to college, I turned it around and now I get to go. This is so therapeutic that I'm like finally just like talking about this and like getting it off my chest. It's hard when you're the only one in your position. All my friends did get to go to college, and I'm so happy for them. I would never ever be like, I'm mad that you went to college. Like, no. I'm in such a different position and boat than them that it's really hard to be relatable. It's really hard to have friends that are living the life that you wanted and not feel some type of like jealousy or like resentment about it, because it's hard. Like, it really is. I've just had to change my mindset and be like, you're okay. Everybody's on their own path. Just get over it. I'm gonna change the subject because I feel like I could just talk about the whole school situation forever. And there's more things that have happened in my life since then. I actually visited a college that my friends are at. So fun. In high school, I was a goody two-shoes, guys. Never went to a single party all of high school. First of all, I was a chicken. I finally branched out. Now, I love parties. I love it. It's like changed my life. It's so like fun and new for me that I'm out of high school that it's like fun. I feel like I would have hated it if I was to have like went to parties in high school. I had anxiety through the roof in high school. So partying was not for me. I did not like that. I did not like being in a situation like that, on edge, like nervous, like I'm gonna get in trouble, I'm gonna get in trouble, I'm literally gonna die, I'm gonna get in trouble, I'm gonna die. Like that was me. I just love it. I love being around big groups of people. And Alexia a whole year ago would never ever think that she'd be saying this now. Another reason why I'm super excited to go to college, meet new people, go to parties. Can't wait. Literally can't wait. If you're like watching this and you like know me and you're like, that's so cringe, don't care, because I'm living my best life. Me and Jonathan have started buying stuff for our future home / apartment, where we have everything we need to have a dog. I literally cannot wait to get a little puppy. Like, I'm so excited. So we've bought a lot of kitchen stuff. We have a lot of like utensils, towels, glasses. We're gonna buy silverware and plate. We're like, let's just buy the stuff that we know we're gonna need in the future. Next year I'm not gonna have money and all my money's gonna be going to college. I would like to move out, but it's just not in our favor right now. College, new car, any other expenses, I just don't feel like it's in my favor to get an apartment right now, as much as I would love to move out and just live with Jonathan. So it's fine. We live 2 minutes across the street from each other, so we're all good. I've basically covered the big chunk of the gap year and the little tiny things that have happened. I have some fun, exciting trips planned in the next couple of months. I make my classes at the end of this month. I think I'm gonna end this video off here. I literally feel so like a weight has been lifted off my shoulder. I just want to say thank you guys if you did watch this whole video. If you didn't, that's fine, because this is literally a video for my personal therapy. Thank you so much for listening. I don't know how consistent I'll be with the videos, just because working a full-time job takes up a lot of my time, but I hope to see you guys in the next couple of weeks again. I love you. Thanks for watching. And I will see you guys again. Goodbye.